Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. Because I don't think I'm mentally. I don't think I'm doing good mentally. You know?
Yeah, I get that. Wow. Are you? I mean, okay. So when I shaved my head, I just like went to the bathroom and did it, and then my mom came in and she see me and she was like,
Bro, get me bald. My head's huge though too, and I don't have acne anywhere else but my scalp. That's even worse.
"You just do an undercut and see what it looks like."
It's gonna look weird. I put my hair up all the time. Undercut is gonna look so bad. I never have my hair down. It's not. It's not gonna cover it.
I mean, you're not scalping yourself. You're just shaving your hair. Do a buzz cut.
You can still see the scalp though.
I don't think you. When I had my buzz cut, did you see my scalp? Oh my
No.
god. Okay, see,
There's a difference though.
dude, see if there's an app that shows what you look like bald.
No. This is gonna give me a shiny head.
Yeah, see if there's like a. I don't know, because you never know what you look like bald until you just do it.
I'm never gonna out of your cutting my hair
Well, let me
short.
see.
Stop. Wait, no, it's gonna really bring out my double chin.
Turn this way. Okay, I don't want to discourage you, but don't shave your head. Don't do it.
Stop.
It's like, wait, hold on. No, do it. No, do it. Do it. I actually kind of like it.
I'm gonna look like a dude.
No, you're not.
I already have no chest.
No, you're not. You're not gonna like it, dude. I promise.
God, it's gonna give bald and man boobs.
No, no, it's not. I'm looking at you.
Oh my god.
I'm looking.
This is scary.
I'm covering up your bun and
Stop.
stuff.
Get the hand out.
No, it looks really good. All you need is some hoops, some earrings.
Hold on, if I didn't look gay before, I will then.
No. It's
Oh, I tried to re-pierce my nose again. It wouldn't go through, but I got like halfway there. Well, I got over halfway. But I think I have so much scar tissue. I have to press really hard. I'm about to do it again though.
Ooh, I heard
later
that
on.
scar tissue is like the worst part.
Oh yeah, I probably have. I know. Then I've re-pierced it so many times, but this time I can't really get in there. She I don't know if she would use dating apps, but she's just saying dating apps are there. And then I was like, no, I can't do that. That's actually terrifying. I'd rather find them naturally,
Mm-hmm.
big out in the world.
Asking us all those questions, and I was like, slow
See,
down.
even when I worked at Walmart, girls would come up to me and ask me,
Are you?
oh yeah,
No.
and then also just old people in general when I had my piercings.
Mhm.
So
Even old people?
yeah, apparently I just look like a lesbian. So I mean, okay, cool. It's none of your
Crazy.
business if I am, but
Asks this at work at that. Who asks these questions at work? Why does work always like where the weird stuff happen?
yeah, that's true.
Because you had weird interactions at your job as well.
Yeah, well, I had a homeless man follow me. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
He
yes,
was following me the whole time I was working.
yes, that's
No
scary.
communicate. Like he wouldn't talk to me at all because I thought he needed help.
Hmm.
He just stared at me, and then I just left him alone. And then he followed me. I see him hiding in the clothes. And then I went to go talk to somebody, and they're like, "He's following you."
Is that same? Is that same homeless guy that we saw at your dad's apartment?
Which one? Just you were there with me when we seen him?
Hmm.
Oh no, that's a different one. That's the nice one. I liked him, but this is another one.
Hmm.
This one just wouldn't talk at all. The one you're thinking about, he was really nice. I talked to him a lot.
Oh, okay.
But the other one, I first time seeing him, he was very creepy. Didn't talk. He just kept staring, and he had like the hunch and his head down, looking. No, he was like not to be mean, but he was like hunched over, and his head was like facing down, but his eyes were at me.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah,
That's really creepy.
I love looking around Walmart, but so much weird stuff just happens.
It does. It does. And
After that, why is everything locked? They
for
can't be locking
real,
everything up if they ain't gonna open it. Then workers nowhere to be found.
why are you locking up shaving cream? Like, come on now. People be stealing crazy stuff, but not no shaving cream.
Mm-mm.
And why would you steal shaving cream? There's so many other options that you can use to shave. You can use shaving oil, shaving
all locked
cream,
up together.
soap.
It's all locked up together. You know what's crazy is that all that's locked up, but the razors right underneath aren't locked.
Free game. And you know what? I just went to a Walmart. Did you know? Like, I thought they like locked up. There was something locked up above it, but like the Plan Bs was out freely, and I was like, we locked
Yeah.
up the toothbrushes, but I was just like so confused. I was like, the stuff that people would steal is not locked up.
They might start locking up the pads.
If they start locking up pads, that'd be crazy
All the
and embarrassing because it's like
Yeah.
I already don't. I don't know. It's
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to. Hey, can you unlock the pads for me?
right.
And I actually need that size.
Right. Can you unlock the ultra thin overnight pads?
Right.
Like
Right.
that's the one I need. Like, oh my gosh. You know what? It took me years to find a really good pad, but I'm glad I went from the thick pads to the thin pads.
Is it the ones that I showed you?
Yes.
Yeah,
And I
those
was
are really
getting
good.
I was getting the orange one.
I have them in the Pontiac because I was worried that you would ever need it, so I kept it in the Pontiac.
Yeah, I had the orange ones, but now I'm using the purple ones now because
The
they're a
Kotex
little
ones.
Yes.
The Kotex, that's the ones that I use.
Is it Kotex? I think I
Yeah, that's Kotex.
yeah, Kotex.
Yeah,
And
you brought the
the prices of pads are getting crazy. But I wonder what's cheaper. I've never tried buying tampons, but is tampons cheaper than pads? I don't know. I've never looked
like it.
I've never looked at them to know.
I'm too scared.
For
I'm
real.
too scared.
Another weird interaction that happened more recently is when we was walking down that trail.
Oh, yeah.
That was crazy.
Can I just say, the trail to the parking lot, I mean, it's, like, right there, but it feels so long to get to the trail part.
Yeah, it is. Also, oh my god, I don't know. It's crazy that I'm still sticking with these slides because they almost got me in
I'm pretty
trouble.
sure it was my Crocs, too.
Yeah, you it was
My shoes are a better choice than yours, but still not best.
yeah. And then like I can't believe and then it was just like I feel like all the circumstances was just bad. You was running off of no sleep.
I was trying to stay awake so I could fix my schedule.
Yeah. So you was running off of no sleep. I think I just got off of work that day, and then you was like, "Oh, let's go on the trail." So we go on the freaking trail. Didn't know that
It's cold, too.
it was cold. Didn't know it was a wraparound. Didn't have the proper shoes, and there were hills.
It wasn't a wraparound,
Hmm?
because we had to walk back.
I know. I said we didn't know that there wasn't a
Oh,
wraparound.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and then there was the creepy man.
Well, okay, on the way up there, there's also, like, multiple ways you go, and we took a while to figure out
Mhm.
what part was the trail.
Right,
And then we found out that we were about to go down a biker's trail.
right. It was just like too much going on, and I was like, "Oh my
Also,
gosh."
us staying down there for, like, hours, probably, what, 2 or 3 hours?
I would say,
Because I remember May texted me, and I was like, "Oh, no, we've been here for a while."
oh yeah, because it was starting to get dark.
Yeah. And then we were going back. Mind you, I seen this man when we first got there walking the opposite way back to the parking lot.
Back to the parking lot.
Yeah, because he was done with the trail.
Oh yeah, so he's walking towards the parking lot, and he's walking to get in the trail,
Yeah.
and
And we stayed down there for a long time just sitting there.
oh yeah, girl,
You know.
we even played I Spy.
I feel like a child there, but
We played I Spy. That's how long we was down there for. Thinking of ways on how to not walk the trail back. But then we ended up
we didn't even know he was coming back then.
oh
We
yeah,
were
no.
just trying to that trail was way too long, way too steep
Mhm.
for us.
Way too steep and didn't even have the proper shoes. And then the proper shoes does make a difference sometimes because
Yeah.
sometimes when I have the right shoes on, I'd be big stepper. But with these slides, heck no, feet slipping and sliding. You know my feet are really bad with sweat, so they be slipping and sliding if it's just not a good day.
Yeah.
And then like
Back.
the social awareness, yeah, never going back. I just the lack of social awareness sometimes I have, and then you was trying to leave, and then we was both trying to leave.
You gotta talk about the lead up to it though.
Oh yeah, so like we so we walked and we sat down at like what the first bench that we saw.
Yeah.
Sat down at the first bench. I was texting my sister and I was using your hotspot. And he walked past us.
Staring, by the
Right,
way.
staring. Walked past us, came back.
No, he didn't even come back yet. He walked past us. He was a good bit away, and he just stopped and turned around and stared. And I remember looking up, and then I just looked away because I was like, "Don't talk to us." And then I look at you, and then I hear footsteps coming, and that's when he starts calling us down.
Calling us down, calling us
He's like,
down.
"Hey,
He's like, "Hey, do you know where the what he said? Do you know where the bridge is at?"
yeah, just keep walking, bro. You'll find it."
Yeah, he said, "Do you know where the bridge is at?" I was like, "Yeah, if you keep walking, you'll see it." Like it was literally around the corner.
It's the fact that we were up high and you could see the bridge from where we were at. So all he had to do was turn around. I bet you he's seen it.
Uh-huh.
He had to have seen it. I could see it.
Right. And literally, like, he was like, "Where's the bridge?" I was like, "Oh yeah, it's just around the corner if you keep walking down." He's like, "Okay, thank you." Why did you say
We
okay,
didn't
thank
leave.
you if you didn't leave? Proceeds to sit down right beside me.
I got up.
Yeah, you gotta proceeds to sit down right beside me. We're over here like like we're like trying to get close like to each other and you're like looking over my shoulder pretending like we're on our phones. I'm like, oh gosh,
It's the fact that he wouldn't say anything. He just sat down and stared at us the whole time.
for real. And then he started
Mhm.
talking about then he started asking us questions, right?
Asking where we're from, if we're from here, asking our names. I so wish you were like, "Why'd you give him your name?" Don't know. I wish I didn't know. It'd be more fun to mix them up.
For real. Cause I, then, and then he's like, "Oh, are you guys from here?" We're like, "No." And then you said, "What'd you say?" You said you was from somewhere else, and I was like, "Okay." And then he it was acting. And then, no,
I think I
you,
said I'm from where we were at in that moment.
yeah,
You said Georgia.
yeah. I said Georgia, and then no, and then you started feeding him my information, talking about he's like, "Where y'all from?" You're like, "Oh, I'm from here, but she's from here. What's your name?" "This is my name, and this is her name." "How old are y'all?" "I'm this age, she's this age." I'm like, "You're just
I should have said minor.
uh-huh." Because I faked mine. I faked my age. I think. I think I told him like a year younger than what I actually was.
You did, and I told him my age.
Yeah, and then he started asking for socials, and we're like, "We don't use that."
Bro, he wanted
Socials?
Instagram, Snapchat,
For real.
everything. I was like, "Ooh,
I was like, "No, I don't know
I
what
don't
that
use
is."
that."
And then
He
he was
didn't
like,
believe that, by the way.
"Oh, he didn't." But I was like, "Yeah, we don't." And then he was like, "Oh, do y'all like anime?" And he was like, "I don't, but she does." I'm like, "I'm not even in the conversation." You was pushing
Why
it.
are you leaving me with this guy? That is so fake.
And I was like,
Mind you, this guy was probably pushing 30s.
for real.
Like, to give you an idea, what are we? We were probably barely 20.
Yeah, yeah. And then freaking what happened? He was saying we was talking about the social media thing, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I really only use Facebook or something." I think I said something like that. I don't remember. And he was like, and I was like, "Oh yeah, but I don't use Snapchat. It's too confusing." And he said something like, he made a comment that really hit me the wrong way because he was like, "Oh no, you look like you use Snapchat. You look like something." And I was like, I was like, "What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? I look like I use Snapchat. What's that supposed to mean?" So I was like, "No, I don't use it." So like he kept just talking and talking. I was like, "We gotta go." And then I think at the same time I had to pee.
We were slowly walking backwards, and he was
Yes.
walking with us.
Yes, we was literally inching away, and I think multiple times we were like trying to look for a way out because I think multiple times I was like, "Oh yeah, 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 yeah." Turn around to walk. We literally turned around to walk away, and he continued to talk. And then, oh,
You know what, it was crazy because there was a guy that came by, and it's like they knew each other.
yes,
And that man did not help one bit. And I was like, I feel like you could see from our body language that we're walking backwards away.
hmm
By the way, there was nobody else on that trail except for us, that man, and the other man that walked by, and they're just talking.
yeah. And then he was talking about some when he was talking to the other guy, he was talking about some he needs a haircut and what yada yada yada. And the guy was talking about some it seems like you're doing well for yourself, talking about how he's talking to us. And I was like, no, we don't know him. We
Mm-mm.
don't want him. We just want to leave. I had a
Right.
pee too. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta use the bathroom. Sorry, we gotta go. Like, and he was like, okay, I don't want to take up much of your time. Well, you already did.
You're right.
You already took up a lot of time.
There was another woman though there was a woman that walked by with her dogs.
hmm
I was so thankful for her.
Oh yes,
She didn't say anything, but I was like, we're gonna trail right behind her.
right. And so when we ended up walking away, we was like a good ways away. How far do you think? How far would you say we was? We was like a good like 5 yards, I would say. We was a good bit away.
Yeah.
And he literally yelled from like down the trail at Abby, asking if she if she wanted his socials. And she's like, "No, I'm good." And I'm like,
No, and he was like, are you sure?
"Are you She's like, "Yeah." And she's like,
No,
"Yeah,
but
yeah,
he said, okay, I know what you're about to say, but
yeah."
before that even came out, before that even came out, he was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then he was like, but when will I ever see you again? And that's how y'all let it be up to fate. Knowing I am never going back to that trail. It's so crazy because I've been wanting to go on that trail
Mhm.
for months, especially with Maple,
Mhm.
and he ruined the one time I got on there. And I'm never going back.
For real. And I think that's so crazy. And then so then we did that. And then like I thought we was close to where we needed to be, but not close enough because I felt like the
We were
trail
not close. We
we
were
was
far.
we was far actually. And the trail felt like it lasted forever. I had a pee.
It's the
I
way
was like,
that we
"Oh."
were speed walking, probably almost running, and then it got to a point where you stopped caring, and you're like, he catches us, and I was gonna leave you. You had that mindset, okay, you're not surviving, I'm leaving you.
Girl, I was trying, but these slides was like slipping
Jacob, up
slide
and
and
run, bro.
everything. Bro, that trail lasted forever. And then we finally made it to the car. I thought we was never gonna see it again. And as soon as we're leaving, my friend's cousin comes
Oh,
and fake it pretends like they were gonna hit us. And I was like, where was she this whole time? Because she's a police officer. I was like, where was she at? We needed you.
right.
I was like, where's the cops when we need them?
It's the fact that once we got in that car, I got on the car, I swung out of that place.
And I was like, bro, the one time, and you know what's crazy? And I say this all the time. I'm like, all my friends always wrote me into some BS, some bullshit. And you wrote me into that BS. I was like, every time.
I'm glad you're there because
I'm glad I was
at some
there.
point I was probably gonna end up going by myself, and I'm glad I didn't.
Oh yeah. I'm glad that interaction happened when we were together. You talk about you want somebody, but you always get the creepy men. The creepy people.
Yeah, I'm the old men's type, and then also the creepy men. Like, bro, leave me alone.
Oh yeah, because like
So learn what no means. If I said no, don't ask me 20 different ways.
oh yeah, because you had that one guy at your one job with the comb over, and he was your GTA sugar daddy.
I got a kid. Bro, leave me alone.
People be having whole families out here, and
And then the one that was my age at my other job freaking wouldn't leave me alone. He was standing right beside of me the whole time, nothing to talk about, and then insulted me. He was trying to be funny, but it wasn't funny because I am insecure. Say, like, bro, if you're trying to win me over, don't say it like that. Didn't.
bruh.
And that didn't help. The guy, like, at the time was feeding into it.
Oh wait, wait. I don't know if I remember that he was feeding into it. I know what you're talking about, but I was like, wait, he was feeding. What he say?
No, he was doing stupid stuff that's like, are you gonna hang out with this person today?
Oh my oh okay yeah I remember that.
Bro, you don't have that many interactions about creepy guys, do you? I feel like I have a lot.
Um,
They stay happening to me.
I don't know. I've heard I look very unapproachable, so
Never mind. I see that.
yeah.
I do see that. But for me, do I look unapproachable?
No, you look really nice and soft.
That's not good.
Yeah,
Because I am.
I know. But yeah, I've been told by multiple times that they're like, oh yeah, people are probably scared to come up and talk to you. You look unapproachable. I'm like, okay. And they even say like, even by the way I walk, they're like, oh yeah, you walk with your shoulders up and back. You walk like very.
Confident.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeding into it.
That's how I knew he was tired of me. But it's good that you do give off that vibe because I feel like you are, like, even though you're nice,
Mhm.
you definitely are like that.
Yeah,
I think for me, it's very easy for people to,
to just come up and say anything.
yeah, because I know I'm probably not gonna do anything.
Yeah, and then which you know what I thought about a lot when you told me, which it's probably
What I tell you?
nothing, but like when you told me like, oh, people might not say certain things to you because I'm there.
You don't believe that, but that is fully true.
You know, it had me thinking a lot, and I was like, and you know, so I'm not gonna say I don't believe it, but I just for me, I just find it hard to be like, how can my presence affect other people's like actions.
Mhm.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, well, maybe they really don't have nothing to say. But when you said that, mean, I was thinking about that a lot. When you said that, I thought about that for a couple of days, and I was like, is that true?
It's nothing bad towards you. Um,
But it just makes me wonder, like, what would happen if I wasn't there? Would they say anything to you?
well, okay, for me, I see, I don't think you get from my perspective, but it's happened a lot for me.
Mhm.
You know, like,
Mhm.
being friends with certain people,
Mhm.
like just one person basically, whether it be you or people or a person I was friends with in school or whatever at work, they
Mhm.
have a big group of friends because I don't know, they all click like that, you know.
Mhm.
Um, but for me, I have a really hard time making friends, and I don't know, I feel like I have a hard time opening up. Therefore, that makes people not want to talk to me because I'm also very dry, you know,
Mhm.
because I get really shy.
Mhm.
But when I have that one person, like whether it be you
Mhm.
or someone else, and they have a big group of friends, usually I've kind of like, I guess, automatically in that friend group, whether they want me there or not, because I'm friends with that one person.
Mhm.
And like when we work together, um, me feeling very uncomfortable with some people in the group because of things they say, you know. But they
Mhm.
wouldn't. I don't think they're directed at me because you're there because you've known me longer than anybody. So I feel like maybe they would probably be like, "Don't say nothing about her because we like you," you know.
Mhm.
And that could rub you the wrong way, you know.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just a doodle butt scratch on the stairs, and then Pete be looking at him, and he's looking at the car barking because I seen him butt scratch on the stairs. I'm sorry, I didn't mean
No,
to
you're good.
embarrass you, but yeah,
I don't.
but
I'm
yeah,
not the
but
best at explaining things,
no,
but
no, no. I understand what you're saying. I guess like if you put it like that way, I understand like where you're coming from because like people don't want to get on the person that they're cool with's bad side. Um.
because I think you know you're very. I think you're very easy to talk to and you're easy to get along with and you're funny
Mhm.
and a lot of people like you.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Because I feel like I do get questions a lot, like how did me and you two become friends? Because we don't. I don't know. Because I feel like when I'm with you, people often see more of my personality because that's when I'm like more comfortable and not as scared or shy.
Mhm.
But if I'm by myself, they know how I am by myself, and I wouldn't say it's completely different. I'm more closed off though.
Oh yeah, because like once they get to know you, you're just as funny.
I protected her in middle school for that 1 year,
Oh yeah, for real. Oh,
and then you ditched me,
ditched you. You know.
left me with the wolves, bro.
That one girl. Ooh, you should have slapped her for taking your phone.
Oh yes, crazy. Because wait, which one? I've had it happen twice.
Glasses.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
but okay. See, for me, I didn't have a lot of friends, so she's one person. Like I literally sat with her at lunch, and we had nobody else. So I would be okay with her being rude because I didn't want to be myself. Yeah.
I think I don't have a lot of regrets about school. I think my only regret is that I wish that the not that glasses, but the other glasses that used to that they kind of forced to sit with us. I kind of wish that we treated her a little bit better.
Oh yeah, I felt really bad.
Like, I think we were just
I didn't
like,
think we were mean, but we also weren't nice.
um, oh yeah, I think we were kind but not nice. Like, I feel like it's very easy to read our body language, and our body language clearly showed that we did not want her sitting there. But I kind of wish, like, if I could go back, I would be like, no, we should have did better than that. Because, but the thing is, I would say it wasn't anything towards her.
Oh
We
yeah,
was
yeah.
like that to everybody.
Yeah, we only wanted it to be us two.
Yeah, yeah, just us two. So we was like that with anybody, with everybody. At least we did that. But I just do feel bad that we did treat her like that because, you know, she didn't deserve that.
I think we did that to mainly two of those people,
Yeah.
and the one that we just talked about that was mean to me. I think we tried to do that with her, but I was scared to talk to her, and I don't know about you,
Hmm.
but
Oh, I did talk to
it didn't
her,
go over
and
well.
I did not want her there either. And you know what's crazy? We picked the craziest part is that we picked the in spot that only had like what 2 chairs and
Mhm,
three if you pull another one up.
mhm.
Like we picked a spot specifically that like didn't have a lot of chairs.
Yeah, I agree that I do regret not being, you know, I regret being that way towards them
Hmm.
because I did end up seeing her in high school.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, she said hey to me, but I didn't see her again. So,
Mm. See, I think that's my only regret. But other than that, everybody got what they deserved.
oh yeah,
Especially when he almost slammed your fingers in that locker. That just made me mad.
bro, that's like real life bullying.
For real, like who are you? Who are you? And then did he like dump your stuff out,
Oh yeah,
thinking it was mine? How did you get idiot?
that's not. That was just me.
Like, why would you dump her stuff out? He was like, I thought it was yours. It's not.
He literally starts for me.
No, you know what's the funniest part? You know I labeled my stuff too. I had my whole government name on my item, on my stuff.
You know what's crazy is that you had your whole government name on that stuff, and you got mad at me when I told people your government name.
Oh yeah, because not everybody can read. But then you're over here like, oh, her real name is this, and I'm like, no, it's because you told it to the ops too at the first. You know, at that time I didn't like that girl. Why are you telling her my government name?
Okay, I was a little fake there. But for me personally, it was funny, and that's why I did it. But also, I really liked your name. It was just fun to say. That's why I have your name in my phone right now. As
My whole government name?
well, not last name, but just the first name.
Oh,
I don't know how to spell your middle name,
oh,
but that I would put that on there too, 'cause it's pretty.
yeah. But yeah, at that time, you know, I did not like her. And the craziest thing is that she doesn't even remember how she treated you.
Which one?
Um, horse girl.
Oh yeah, that's crazy because I really liked her, and it sucked because even though my feelings got hurt a lot with her, I still really, really liked her. And I want to be friends with her.
Crazy. You know what's weird? It's like every time I'm like, oh, I don't like that person, and then you do like the person, and then I'm like, they're low key like bullying you, but you still like them. It's like crazy. But then you try to, and then I asked you one time, and you said that you said that I bullied you.
mean, in your own way, but I can put up with you. We're close like that. You bully me, I'll bully you. Just don't get physical because I'll get beat up real quick. You will hurt
Remember
me.
when I used to? Oh my god! I stopped hitting people when I laugh.
Oh, good. That don't hurt.
I hit myself now.
What you do?
But
You used
yeah,
to push too. Like then you'd fling me into like the floor or something.
but yeah, I used to hit everybody. To be like, you hit too hard. Why are you pushing me?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, I didn't like how she was treating you. But y'all be sitting at the same spot, and she'll be like, Abby, go sharpen my pencil. And then she tried to pull that crap at me, like, hey, can you go sharpen my pencil? Like, no, you got two working legs. Who are you? Telling me to go sharpen your pencil. Like, what?
Yeah. I think I mean, I don't know about anymore. I don't know if I still do, but I was gonna say I had no self-respect then, but I don't know if I do now either. I think it's definitely gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about Christmas?
Yes, we can. Chestnuts roasted on an open
fire.
fire.
I almost said empty.
Oh
My
my gosh. Every time it gets a little chilly, I just can't help but to sing that.
Christmas is coming up. I think we should hit all the stores. We don't have money, so we can't buy. But I like to look, especially for Grinch stuff.
Oh yeah.
And
Except for Hobby Lobby, it takes too long. It's too big.
that's the one I want to go in.
I know. That's why I
That
said
has like
it.
that has like a lot of the Grinch stuff.
It does.
I still don't. I never even bought one thing I wanted, and I forgot what it was, but I know I wanted it really bad.
I
Anyway,
guess we can go in there
it's
and
getting
check it
Grinch
out.
time. Also, talk about Halloween. Halloween's coming up. You know, people would hate me because I know what I thought about being for Halloween.
What?
The Grinch.
What's wrong with being the Grinch?
I just feel like a lot of people hate me because they'd be like, it's Halloween. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm dressed as the Grinch, but they're gonna be like, that's Christmas, you know? Anyways, my other idea for a costume, not that I trick or treat at all because I am scared to do that. I want to do the other mother from Coraline because I've seen someone do
Yes.
the button eyes and stuff and put like what are they? It's not prosthetics, are they? Is that what it's called, or what is it called? The thing where it's like extra skin.
Yeah.
I want to do that and try to put it on my face and try it out. I just like doing the makeup part. I don't actually want to go trick or treating.
Oh yeah.
We
For
should
sure.
take photos though. We never take photos. Anyways,
Yeah, we can. Yeah, I feel like we should do that. I don't want to go trick or treating either. Actually multiple. So one time we was down in Georgia near Halloween, and we was watching like scary stuff or whatever with my cousin, and his house was creepy because like my aunt had our grandma's ashes in the house, and I thought it was so creepy, and I swear like paranormal stuff used to happen all the time. But anyway, so I was always creeped out from the house, and it doesn't make it any better that we used to play hide and seek in the dark. So like, well, I'll hide in the dark, and the seeker wouldn't be. It's just so scary, huh?
my dad used to play cover monster with us, so we play basically hide and seek in the dark. He'd be under a cover looking for us, and when he finds you, you get yanked under the cover, and he bites you.
Really?
Yeah, I remember.
Wait, bites?
Yeah, it doesn't bite hard, but I remember he'd, like bite on the arm or something, like whether it be like your wrist or something.
Mm.
But you get bit, and then you get sucked under the cover, and then he basically leaves, and you're just laying on the floor looking for the next person.
Oh, you used to lose a lot, didn't you?
I did.
Did you actually tell?
I think I picked the same spot every time.
Oh, anyways, it was creepy. So my cousin was like, "Oh yeah, let's look up like how we're gonna trigger warning, death mentioned.
Okay.
He was like, "Oh, let's look up how we're gonna die or whatever," right? I was like, "No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that."
You just type in Google, how am I going to die?
I think so. I freaking know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know what we was doing. Actually, I don't even think it was close to Halloween. But the death had something to do with Halloween. So when you go trick or treating this year, when you knock on someone's door, they'll be dressed in a clown costume and they're gonna eat you alive or something like that, right? And my little brain, I was like, oh my god, that I was like literally terrified. I was, it's fake, but I was scared, and all I could think about was an image of someone in a clown costume with razor sharp teeth and tearing apart my brother, and I was like, oh my god, I was literally so scared. That literally kept me up at night.
For you, well, scary in general, but you have fear of teeth. So
yeah, it literally kept me up at night. I was like, oh my gosh, cannot go trick or treating this year. Luckily we did not go trick or treating that year. Poor family things. You can't go trick or treating every year.
Yeah.
So we didn't go that year, and I was like, oh my god, thank God he's not gonna die this year.
Family things, we would. I guess so, but you don't always gotta have a costume. We
Oh,
don't always have a costume.
it's not that. It's like gas and stuff.
Oh, go walk.
Walk, girl. You gotta go to the fancy neighborhoods. Who's walking around these poor neighborhoods?
That's true.
See,
Sometimes we went to Trailer Park. Sometimes we stayed in Trailer Park we were in. But we did go to the fancy ones sometimes.
yeah,
That's where the good candy's at.
yeah, it is. Remember when we was younger? I don't know if your parents did this, but one year we went trick or treating, and they took you know how parents do, they take all your candy, right? But like at that time, it was that like thing going around where like people were putting razor blades in candy.
Yeah.
Remember that? So they like checked all of our candy. I'm like, how you gonna check my candy without me opening it? They opened every piece of candy, and my mom already took the candy anyways, because my mom has a no gum in the house rule, so she would take all of our gum out.
Really? I didn't know that.
Mhm. Yep.
Why no gum? Is it just because it gets every place?
Yeah, she thinks it's gross and disgusting. So like literally, I've never like anytime I lived with my mom or was at my mom's house, never any gum. Never had any gum. The only time I had gum was when I was with my aunt. And I was telling my mom because I don't know if you knew this, but like growing up, my mom would critique. Am I saying that word right? Critique everything that we did that we made for her. So like if we was to make her breakfast, she'll tell us what's wrong with this and what's wrong with this.
Really?
She'll be like, hey, can you fix me a bowl of cereal? But if you don't make it right, she'll be like, oh, you put too much milk, or you put not enough cereal, you put too much cereal. She would critique us on everything that we did, even making a glass of water for her. She would tell us what's wrong with it, right? And I used to ask her all the time, like, "Why are you telling me what's wrong with it? If you didn't like how I made it, why are you telling me?" And she's like, "So you know for next time to make it better, so you can be better." Whatever, right? I just got used to it. She would, like, critique everything that we did. So I brought up a memory for her. I was like, "Mama, do you remember when the car overheated and you sent me into the store to get a bottle of water?" And so I grabbed Aquafina water. So I grabbed it and I brought it back out. And it was for the car, mind you. Tell me why she's talking about some ew Aquafina. That's gross. I hate Aquafina water. It always tastes weird after it sits for a while. And I was like, it's not even for you. It's for the car.
Right.
And I reminded her that like yesterday. She started laughing. She's like, I remember that. I was like, you just used to critique everything.
That's crazy though, because she had y'all doing all that. Meanwhile, my mom did everything.
Mm.
And then if she wasn't cooking or whatever, then we'd snack all the time. So I didn't even really start doing like, I guess this is gonna sound crazy, making my own food and stuff until like, what would you say? How old am I? Maybe when I started working 16.
Mm.
But even then, barely. So maybe like closer to 17, 18,
Mm.
because they just did it all.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy because like whenever I see you all the time, you talk about making something. I'm like, okay, I don't know how to do that.
Yep. I used to talk about that all the time. I don't cook as much as I used to anymore.
Like I feel like you probably taught me how to make noodles.
Yeah, probably. Oh, remember when I showed you the cup noodle hack when you don't have a bowl? I was like, oh yeah, if you don't have a bowl, just put the noodles in a cup.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It would overflow. That is a warning. But the way to solve that is just to put like a plate or something
Underneath.
a plate or something underneath. But yeah, if you don't get a bowl, like that's something that I remember seeing growing up. Like if we don't have a bowl or something, a cup is the next best thing.
Yeah.
Like I've seen family members eat cereal out of a cup.
Okay, I was gonna say cereal, but you know what's crazy is that if we don't have none of that at my dad's, you know what's next?
Hmm.
He takes his huge mixing bowls and puts cereal in them.
My uncle did that. Oh my god! I remember one time we ran out of milk, and my uncle used sweet tea
Ew, no,
for cereal.
absolutely not.
I was like, that's disgusting.
Mm.
And you know what's crazy? You know how I know it is true once you get older, your taste buds change? Because when I was younger, I used to love cucumbers, love, love, love them. And then one day I was sitting on the counter and my aunt, she was cutting up cucumbers. And I was like, oh, can I have one? And she was like, yeah, she gave me one. I ate it. I was like, that's the nastiest thing I ever ate. And I've never liked cucumbers since that day.
Okay, talking about cucumbers and stuff like that.
Mm.
Isn't pickles cucumbers basically?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used so badly want to like pickles
Hmm.
because I like the crunch, I like the smell. Never once had them though, and I'm scared to try them.
You've never had a pickle?
Mm-mm.
Crazy. We gotta get you to try some.
But it looks so good. Like I'll literally look on TikTok and stuff like that, like people eating pickles because I want to hear the crunch.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like pickles, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I want a pickle. Like, but I can never eat I don't like eating whole pickles because I don't know why. Maybe I don't know if pickles just do this or if it's like how my teeth are. When I bite into a whole pickle, it squeaks, and I don't like that.
Well, I don't
It
think
squeaks.
about that.
So I'm like, so I never eat whole pickles, but sometimes I like eating like the sub pickles, like the ones in slices.
Mm-hmm.
And then my favorite pickles is the little baby pickles, like
Elliot
the
likes those.
kosher.
I think that's.
It's like something.
I know you're talking about
But I prefer those pickles over any other pickle because those are the best pickles. But I don't really usually go out of my way to eat a pickle. And I used to hate them growing up. Another thing I used to hate growing up, but I kind of don't mind now is viennas. I used to
though. Oh
hate
no,
those.
nasty.
I used to hate those, but occasionally I do eat them. Not a lot.
My dad would make us eat Vienna sausages if we wanted to get our stuff back, like our phones and stuff.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we would eat a Vienna sausage. And I had to try it, and every time I would throw it in my mouth. And then he was like, "If you don't eat it, you don't get your phone." And I was just like, "Yeah, best believe I got it down though." After throwing it up multiple times in my mouth.
Stop. Are you serious?
Yeah, I got it back though. And then you know what's crazy
Hmm.
is that after I did it, since I could do it, he went in the fridge and pulled out a big thing of lettuce.
Mhm.
And you know me, I'm very picky.
Mhm.
Especially, I think I'm better now, but especially then,
Mhm.
I only had my few select items that I would eat. So lettuce was not one of them, and I hated lettuce. So he pulled it off, like one of the leaves off,
Mhm.
and I had to eat that to get that down.
What the
So since I
heck?
could pass the Vienna sausage, now he gave me lettuce.
The next level. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But lettuce is good though. But you still don't like it
I
though?
think it's I don't like the
It tastes like nothing.
yeah, I need something with it. Like I think I have like, a lot of things like that, like rice.
Mhm.
Can't eat rice by itself because of the texture, but if you have something with it,
Mhm.
I'm fine with it. The lettuce has no taste, but the crunch gets me because you know how you said it squeaks when you eat a pickle.
Mhm.
I feel like it squeaks when I eat lettuce. And
Mm.
also on top of that, sorry, I'm comparing it to a lot of things, but you know like apples and grapes and stuff, the skin stays, but the stuff goes like the rest goes down,
Mhm.
and the skin gets stuck in your teeth and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I feel like lettuce is like that, where like it goes down, but you have little leftover pieces that
Mm.
get stuck.
Yeah.
And I hate the ones that like I just hate when it gets stuck in your mouth,
Mm.
like the skin and stuff.
You know what? My mom's the same way. I don't have that problem. Like if I eat stuff with skin on it, I can get the skin and the flesh down. But my mom has that same problem, so she peels her apples.
Yeah.
And she can't chew the skin on it. So that's something that I've noticed that some people they just can't chew the skin. It just like slides around in their mouth, I guess.
Yeah, like if I
it's
eat an apple, I don't eat the skin.
But I wonder if it's how your teeth are, because you know my teeth are kind of sharp. So I don't know if it's because my teeth
Mine
can just
aren't.
cut through them, and your teeth are kind of more what's it called? Flat? No,
I guess so. Yeah,
flat.
kind of.
But you know what I mean. So I don't know if that's the reason, but my mom's
Yours
teeth
have
are
like
like that
jaggedy.
too.
They like sharp teeth.
Yeah, they're like
They
really
fit
sharp.
into each other when you close your mouth.
Yeah, they like lock together.
Mine
Kinda.
just like straight across, kind of.
Yeah. So and my mom's teeth are like that too. So maybe like if your teeth are more like straight across, It's
Yeah.
harder for you to chew skin on stuff because I like I don't know if you've ever had mashed potatoes with the skins in it. Love it. Like one of my favorite ways to eat
No.
mashed potatoes. My mom hates it because she can't chew the skin. Oh my gosh, speaking of things that we hated eating growing up, my uncle, I don't know why he should have pushed this on us. So I like savory grits. I don't know if you eat grits.
Never had grits.
When they're made right, they're really good. So I like savory grits. Some people like sugar in their grits. By all means, do what you want to do with your grits. Just don't give that to me. So my uncle, he like we was eating I think jelly and toast, and then we had grits and maybe something else. This is like a core memory. This is how much this traumatized me because he ended up putting our jelly in our grits, and he was like, "Try it. It's good. It's good." Stated tried it. She liked it. I tried it. I was like, "This is disgusting." Didn't finish it. Right. Later that day, we got in trouble. So you know, my uncle he make us do push-ups, and we'll have to do push-ups until he said stop. But how my uncle is, he like would tell us to do push-ups, and then he'd be like, "Don't stop until I tell y'all to stop," and then he'll fall asleep.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he'll fall asleep. So he was doing it, and every time he'll fall asleep, we'll try to
Just
stop.
stop.
Yes, we'll try to stop, but then he'll wake up as soon as we stop, so we have to keep going. Anyways, I would stop. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm pushing myself to the limit." Girl, I started coughing up. Right. Girl, I thought I coughed up my heart. I thought I coughed up a piece of my heart. Everybody, I was like, "Oh my god, my heart!" I was like, "Oh my god, my heart!" And they're all like, all my sisters, they're like, "Oh my god, part of Casey's heart came out. Part of Casey's heart came out." Girl, it was just grape jelly.
Oh my gosh.
What are they barking at?
I don't know. They took off down the road though, and
Is it making you worried?
I don't know where they went. It ain't my dog. I mean, it is my dog, but like family dog. Mine is in my room though.
Tell me why people are walking around more than ever.
Oh, can I tell you?
Hmm?
So Lily was going to work one morning,
Mhm.
and she backed up, and she calls me because I was up and I was getting the dogs in the house,
Mhm.
and she called me and I answered, and she goes, "Is the door locked?" And I was like, yeah, why? And then she goes, "There's a man out here in front of our driveway just staring." And she's like, "I'm gonna say him," but he wouldn't if he just kept staring at her. And so let me tell you, my paranoia was going away, right?
Mhm.
My paranoia has came back. I kid you not. Mama gets home 3 hours later than when Lily leaves.
Mhm. Mhm.
I stood in the kitchen with a knife in hand the whole time staring at the living room door for 3 hours.
Really?
Yes.
That's understandable though, cause like people are getting crazier.
He was in his room, and I wanted to go in my room, but I didn't want to be so far away from him.
Mhm.
And so I went to my room. I let Maple out, and I had her roaming because even though they're not scary dogs, if someone gets in, they tripping over these dogs.
Right.
And I was thinking, I was like, there's nowhere to barricade ourselves at because we're in this trailer,
Mhm.
and these doors are terrible.
Mhm.
And then on the side of the house that we're on, the bathroom door is the only door that locks, but the window is so tiny. But in my mom's room, her door doesn't latch shut at all.
Mhm.
So I was really thinking it through. Back door's blocked off. So, like, I was sitting there scared for 3 hours. And then Mama got home, but I went to my room and avoided. So, when I heard I got home, I went to the room and I laid the knife beside me on the table and I went to sleep.
And then one time when I came back, when I went to Daddy's house, when I came back from your house, literally I was like, um, I literally called my sister and I was like, "Hey, can you come out here?" Because there was literally like a man walking up the street, and I was like, "Can you come out here and open the door so I can run in?"
Right.
Like, and you know how their doors work. They have like that whole security lock on
Yeah.
it, so it's not just a quick.
Yeah.
So,
I told you before when I left here, I pulled out of the driveway and stuff, and then I got down to the end of the road, which not far from the house at all.
Mhm.
A man was there, and I turned onto the road going right,
Mhm.
and there was a man walking. He just stared at me, and then he jumped out in front of me.
Crazy.
I forgot that like we were talking about Christmas and Halloween, and then we went on this whole little side raft.
Oh my gosh, because Halloween led to the story about the clown possibly killing my brother, the fake clown. And
Sorry.
but I think what made it worse because I think around that time the killer clowns no, that was 2016. But the killer clown thing was happening though,
Yeah.
which was
Mhm.
crazy that
I
was
have fear
happening.
of that still.
Apparently it's coming back. I don't know.
I was gonna say since Christmas is coming, that's my favorite time of the year
Mhm.
because I just love the vibes, and also I love fall. So I don't know. I feel like that's a good sad time to be. And then eventually after the sadness passes, you get the nostalgic feeling, and I love the nostalgic feeling.
Mm.
And that's what I was about to say is, me and you, I want to go look at Christmas lights professionally. Professionally, I don't know if that's the right word for it, but not snooping in people's neighborhoods and looking at their lights and judging their houses. Watching all the Grinch movies, the animation one, the original,
I watched,
cartoon.
bro, I watched the original. That was the longest 22 minutes of my life. I gotta watch it again.